It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that's called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Down the sideline to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponent's doing.
Taking off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Once again, it's Cook. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield.
Offside.
Now let's
Defense.
check on the flag.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Allen gonna give it to Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Bills' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Second down, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake. Jackson. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on second down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. No motion over Flowers. On play action, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Slot man in motion right. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Second and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have...
Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Whoa. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field. 4th down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down, put his body on the line, pick up the 1st down, and keep this drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Allen. There he goes again. Whoa. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's been elusive in this 1st half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Andrews. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He finds Likely, his tight end. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Again, it's Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Jackson up top again. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Now here's second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He runs with it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion, Shakir. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ray Davis, touchdown Buffalo. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Pass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will up the lead to 5. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Pass to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A give right up the middle to Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. 20, 15. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2, all 8 points for good measure. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defense.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the tight end, likely. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Shakir to return. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Now he'll run it. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll take off again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Allen to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now he'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And that last run sets a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback. It was set by Justin Fields when he was with the Bears. He had 178 on the ground in 2022. This game tops that.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Look out!
They'll go play action here with Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Jackson now. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. This is Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Hook. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's going to keep it himself.
Offside, defense. Still 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down. A run with Hook. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll run with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Bills. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.